In this session we shall see the design of highway with multiple cross-sections. The design is based on the alignment of the center line of the road passing through the center of the median or central verge of the dual carriageway road cross-section. The main screen is opened. Select Working Folder Work located on the desktop. Next select File menu option New, and then, New open multiple section highway design. As the workspace opens, the current selected tab is Create Project, the project name is Highway Multiple Section, survey data type is Total Station. We click on button Open Tutorial Example Data and the data is loaded. In this workspace we can open a previous design only if it was done earlier with this workspace. Any other project data file cannot be opened to process in this workspace. Next, we select the tab Process Survey Data. The current page is for Step 1 Ground Model. UTM data conversion is not selected here. We click on button Create Ground Model. The list of all the survey features are displayed. We select the desired color for each feature and draw the ground model. Next, we select Page for Step 2 Triangulation. Select all the survey features and process triangulation. As the process is over, we select Page for Step 3 Contour. We create the contour model and save the contour model in the model files. We click on button Create Contour Model. To start the process, click on button Run. As the contour model is created, click on button Save at the top bar. Next, select icon for contour from bottom bar and click on button Quit to close the contour window. Next we draw the contour model and the contours are displayed. Next, we select tab Highway Design and the current page is for Step 4 for design of horizontal alignment of the center line of the road. We select the option Process Halon Design Data. The design data is displayed and we click on Proceed. The design is done and the design report is written in file halonment.rep. Next we click on button View Halon Design for string M001 and display shennage and details on the alignment string. Next, we click on buttons View Halon Design, shennage on and details on to display the string M001 with shennage and HIP details for model design and string M001 on the alignment string. A zoom-in view of the horizontal alignment over the ground and contour model is displayed. Next, we select Step 5 for design of vertical profile of the road center line. Click on button Create Ground Long Section. The ground long section is created as model design and string E001, by picking up ground elevations from the triangulation file HDS001.fill by following the coordinates at each shennage station of the horizontal alignment of string M001. Next, we click on button Draw Ground Long Section and make the grids displayed over the ground long section. In this session we're processing tutorial example data, so from the project data file we have the data for 300 V-align as shown below in the project workspace. The new interactive V-align design was described in the last session, by doing the design of vertical alignment, not described here. In the similar way, if we design a new vertical alignment, then we have the design report file valignment.rep. At the end of the report there was 300 V-align data which we can copy and paste in the left panel of the workspace. select Process via Line Design Data, click on button Proceed. As the process comes once again we click on Proceed, after the data is processed. The message comes informing about the report file, click on button OK and Finish. As we are back to the previous workspace, we click on button Draw Vertical Profile, we click on button Vertical Details on and the vertical details are displayed along the designed vertical profile of the string M001. A zoom-in view of the vertical profile over the ground long section is displayed and the vertical details are also displayed along the designed vertical profile of the road center line. Next we select Step 6 Select Cross Section. We click on TCS07 and see the selected typical cross-section type for applying on length of the road from Shenage 304,725 km to 305,300 km. Next, we click on TCS05 and see the selected typical cross-section type for applying on length of the road from Shenage 305,300 km to 305,800 km. Next, we click on TCS02 and see the selected typical cross-section type for applying on length of the road from Shenage 305,800 km to 306,700 km. Next, we click on TCS05 and see the selected typical cross-section type for applying on length of the road from Shenage 306,700 km to 307,200 km. Next, we click on TCS03 and see the selected typical cross-section type for applying on length of the road from Shenage 307,200 km to 307,975 km. Next, we click on TCS07 and see the selected typical cross-section type for applying on length of the road from Shenage 307,975 km to 308,750 km. Click on button Save Schedule Data. Next we select Step 7 to define cross-section, interface, and create cross-section. The current page is to define cross-section dimensions for median or central verge, main carriageways, earthen shoulders, or sidewalks, left and right service roads as applicable by following the typical cross-section type schedule for various Shenage sections as done in the last step. We can change values for various items as desired. We click on button Save Data. Next, we select the page interface to create data for stepped embankment slopes on left and right hand sides in cut and fill situations. The interface strings will be created as string I002 along the outer edges of the carriageways. Next, we select the page to create cross-section, we click on button Process Cross-Section Data. The process box comes with list of batch processes in proper sequence. We click on button Proceed to process each step with the related data as displayed in the lower part of the process box. Every time we click on button Yes, to draw the strings after all the processes are over, and finally we click the button Finish. The entire design is now displayed on the plan window of the screen. We click on button Create Cross-Section Drawings. As the process is over, we select a desired shennage from the list of shennage sections to view the plan and the related cross-section. Next we select Step 8 to define pavement layers separately for the left and right carriageways of the main road and the service roads. The data is displayed for pavement layers in main carriageways and service roads for various Shenage sections. If we want to modify the data, the same may be done in the display of the data or alternatively by clicking the button Define Pavement Layers and modify the data for each Shenage section by selecting from the schedule, loading default data, saving the data for each schedule. Next we click on button Process Data to create the pavement layers in the road cross sections. Next, we select Step 9 for estimation of quantities for earthwork and pavement layers. The default data is displayed on the screen. We can make modifications in various values, if desired. We click on button Process Data and may click on Draw Mass Haul Diagram, if the vertical profile goes through both cut and fill sections. Next, we select Step 10 to create project drawings for construction. The first page is for alignment schematics. We click on button Process Data and the drawings are created for horizontal and vertical alignments in 2 successive processes. Next, we select the page plan to create plan drawing for various strings listed in the box. Next, we select the page profile to create profile drawing for various strings listed in the box. The start and end shenages are already displayed by taking from the previous design steps. The default length of road per sheet is always for the full length of the road alignment. This may be changed to 1000, in case the length of 1 km per sheet is desired. The horizontal scale is to be given suitably to fit the drawing to the length of the drawing sheet. The vertical scale should be 1/10 of the horizontal scale. We click on button Process Data to create the drawings. Next, select the page cross-section to create cross-section drawings at a given interval for the given length of the road. The start shenage, end shenage, scale, sheet size, and other data are given in the page. We can modify the data if desired. We click on button Process Data and a set of cross-section drawings are created. We select Step 11 to view various data files, design report files and design drawings now available with us. Click on button Create Update Project Data File. We can view the project data file, survey data file and design report files by using respective buttons. We can view the design drawings in the CAD viewer by selecting from the list in the CAD viewer and save the drawings by selecting a desired format. This is the end of the current session for the design of multiple section highway, and we close the workspace by saving the project data file. Thank you for using Heads Pro.